Okay, so today I'm going to be flying from Bangkok to Doha, and I'm going to be flying with Qatar Airways on their A380 in business class. Let's go. I'm starting my day off in downtown Bangkok, taking in the views after finishing a 3-month stint in Southeast Asia. I took a taxi to Suvarnabhumi Airport before making my way to the Qatar Premium check-in counters for business class passengers. I'm quite excited to check out the Qatar Airways Bangkok lounge now that it's open again, especially since I missed the Paris lounge as it was still closed when I flew from there. The lounge is located in concourse D near gate D8. The lounge is incredibly classy and opens up into a room with a small water feature and seating around the edges. I was quite hungry, so I turned left and found myself a seat at one of the tables near the buffet area. I barely sat down before I was offered a glass of champagne by one of the attentive servers. Qatar offers buffet options as well as an a la carte menu in this lounge, so naturally I ordered from the menu. I started with a prawn and avocado salad, which was delicious, and I followed it up with a beef Wellington for my main course. This was beautifully presented and also tasted great, and it took me a minute to realise that I was at an outstation lounge. If you're short on time, there are hot and cold buffet options available as well. I was actually eating by the buffet area, but there's another entire dining room further to the left where the a la carte menu is served too. There's also a cocktail bar here where you can order drinks, but these can also be served to you anywhere in the lounge. Having finished my meal, I went to get comfortable before boarding, so I turned to the right side of the lounge where you can find more seating options. However, if you're more in the mood for work, there's a small business centre with some computers and a printer. The toilets look great and everything is fully enclosed, including the sink. And for those that need a shower before their flight back, these are also available. Boarding for my flight was announced, and so I started making my way to the gate. Enough of the lounge, I made my way down the jet bridge to the upper deck of the A380 I'd be flying on today. The cabin crew at the door pointed me to my seat, and I made my way to my Qatar Airways business class seat numbered 11K. As soon as I was seated, I was served a pre-departure glass of champagne alongside a hot towel. Then, I checked out the food and drinks menu and placed my order with the cabin crew. I was asked what time I'd like my meal served, as Qatar offered dine on demand in business class, which means you can choose whenever you'd like to eat. I asked to eat straight after takeoff so I could get some sleep, not before checking out the onboard bar of course. Since boarding is still underway, let's have a look around the seat features. The seat controls are fairly customizable, so you should be able to get comfortable whatever position you decide to get in. There's a big storage bin on the inner side, with a smaller one on the other side, which contains the headphones. The IFE screen is a touchscreen, but there's also a retractable touchscreen remote to choose your entertainment while sat back. An international power socket is available just below that, individual air vents just above, and straight ahead is the pull-out and foldable tray table. The seat itself isn't particularly private, it does feel pretty open, but you also get a sense of open space, which you don't get on Q-Suite. There was a new style Amenity Kit which I hadn't seen before, which I'll dig into after landing. It was time for takeoff, and we ascended into the Thai night sky. Not long after, the cabin crew jumped into action, and the champagne was flowing again, with a side of warmed nuts. While I was waiting for the meal service to begin, I popped on a film and tried the Qatar business class headphones, which were pretty good. My table was set with salt and pepper shakers on the plate with butter and a vinaigrette. A bread basket was placed alongside the signature Qatar Airways candle, which I've always found to be a really nice touch. First up was a smoked salmon amuse-bouche, followed by a tomato soup which tasted great. I had a prawn dish for starters, and for mains I had Indian butter chicken with saffron rice and broccolini. Again, this all tasted great, and you sort of expect this from Qatar Business Class, which has set the bar so high for business class catering. For dessert, I could just about fit in this fruit and ice cream before making my way to the Qatar A380 onboard bar. The A380 bar is such a great feature, and I'll be sad when Qatar retires their A380s. I enjoyed some more champagne here and ended up spending a while chatting with someone I met about our recent travels, which is one of the reasons I love this social space. I did need to sleep though, so I made my way to the bathroom, which, whilst regular sized, was styled nicely and had some diptyque amenities. I got changed into these Qatar World Cup pyjamas, which were pretty comfortable. Oh, and since the toothbrush and toothpaste aren't in the amenity kit, you can find a bunch in the bathroom drawers here. Back to my seat and into my bed, I got comfortable and settled in for a good few hours of much needed sleep. I woke up just as we were descending into Doha to a small box of chocolates, which I ate quickly before putting my seatbelt back on for landing. So, I've just landed at Doha Airport. It was a great flight. I didn't have a chance to go through the amenity kit on the flight, so I'm gonna find a spot in the lounge. Let's have a look through that and then we can wrap it up. Let's do it. At the time of recording, the new Mourjan North lounge had just opened in the new orchard area of the airport at the end of Concourse C. I'm pretty sure this will be turned into a status lounge at some point, since the new Mourjan the Garden lounge next door has opened since making this video, which I'll check out soon, so make sure to subscribe. I made my way over and opened up the black leather World Cup branded amenity kit. Inside there was a body lotion, face cream, lip balm, socks, and an eau de toilette. The lounge itself is quite a bit smaller than the South lounge and has an open concept that looks over the terminal below. There were high and low dining tables with food available to order a la carte or buffet options at the front. Different types of seating were available around the edge, and that was pretty much it. Okay, so just had a look at the new Mourjan North lounge. It's pretty small compared to the original lounge. There's a few seating areas and somewhere to eat, but not much more, so I'm going to take the SkyTrain, go back to the A gate, and head back to the original Mourjan lounge and chill there until my flight, if I make it. I've done a full review of this lounge in a previous video, so definitely check that out if you want to see more, but for now, I'll enjoy my favourite smoked salmon sandwich with some more champagne. And I went to say hi to my old friend, the beanbag. Also watch that video if you want to know what that's about. That's pretty much it for today. Overall, I had a great experience. The Bangkok lounge was honestly about as good as it can get for an outstation lounge in my opinion. The food on board was tasty, the service was friendly, and I can never get enough of the A380 onboard bar. Make sure you hit like, and I'll be reviewing Q Suite along with the new Mourjan the Garden lounge soon, so hit subscribe to see that when it comes out. Till next time.